On camera. Okay, opening night film at the Toronto Film Festival. Oh my God, you must be so excited.
We're very excited.
With Paul, like that's very cool.
I know, how perfect is that?
Wow, I cannot wait to see that film. But we're here to talk about Nine right now. We'll talk about creation another time. But congratulations on this because
Thank you.
have never done voice work before, which
No,
I find
my first
extremely
time.
odd.
My first
What
time.
was that like for you?
It was exciting for me. I saw Shane Acker's short film. I thought it was extraordinary. I was really excited to work with him. I knew nothing about how this whole thing works and how they do it, and so it was kind of an eye-opening experience for me. But I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So do you have to use kind of like a different acting muscle? Because most of the time you're in this booth by yourself, like, oh gosh, what do I do? How do I react? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's more akin to doing the closest thing to it that I'd done was doing like blue screen, green screen work in movies that have CGI. So it felt a little bit like that.
Yeah, and then you just get used to it, I suppose.
You get used to it, and I was really engaged in the process of working with Shane. I think he's very interesting. I think he's very talented.
Yeah.
So
where do those ideas
come
from?
That was really intriguing.
Yeah. I mean, what was it about the story that touched you? Because it's really, it's very nondescript, you know. You just go on this journey with these characters, and then in the end, you really start feeling for them.
Yeah, well, they're trying to sort out. They're in this sort of wasteland, and they find themselves in conflict with this machine and these machines, and they're trying to figure out who they are and where they came from and how they got there and how they can move forward. It's moving, and it's about sort of it takes place in this sort of post-apocalyptic world where there's been some great catastrophe that came from a conflict between man and machine, which I think is probably relevant.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's scary stuff. You gotta think about it. Yeah.
And it's just visually, I think it's really special.
Yeah, never
visually.
Seen anything like that before. It's just beautiful. And the character that you play is Seven, and she's kind of a kick butt kind of burlap sack.
She's very kick butt. She's got this incredible entrance. You know, she just. Oh! And here she is. She comes jumping in to save the day, flying in, kicking, spinning. She's got this. She has this bird skull that she wears as a helmet. She's great.
She's high fashion.
She's really fun.
Yeah, we like her. She was really, really good. With you now, with your kids and working and everything, how do you find the balance? What do you take them on sets with you, or how does it work with you, being the working mom?
It's kind of a mishmash. They do. I mean, we're lucky enough to be able to bring our kids to work. Sometimes, which is great. I feel really blessed. And we do a combination of that, depending on if Paul and I are both working. I mean, obviously, when we were doing creation, we were working together. They came, and It was like camp, on set. And but we do a combination of making sure they stay in school and then come to us, and then flying home on weekends. And it's a lot of moving around and looking at schedules. But we have limits of we won't be away from each other for more than like 8 days.
Yeah.
And
well, I hope you're going to bring the whole family to Toronto. We cannot wait to see this film and to see you. And it's going to be a big, huge event. So
Thank you.
Congratulations on everything, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Okay.
Thank
See you in
Jennifer.
Toronto.
Thank you.